Toki.
Eta?
Ukraine Toki.
Shabujana.
Kala ngokubona man.
Hayi, dala ngokubona mina.
Ngokubona. Bengihlangane nezinye zami zase high school bengeleza nazo. Bengeleza yeJozi yabona.
Yeah.
So ziyaringa man sihleli siringa ngento ezibhaya. And ngibe ngizimamela ngithi man angisikhumbuli mina zonke lezi zinto yabona.
Into zasesgele.
Into besenzakala sisakhula nje sigele.
Yeah.
Ngithi hayi man mina ngisikhumbuli lezi zinto lezi. So mama libe bachaza ukuthi no ngasikhathi sana during school holidays yakhumula besenza so. So uma ngihlala ngikhuphula endlini ngithi mina ngigoduka. So come last day of school.
Yeah. Gone.
Ngemakhaya.
Yebana.
Ngibuya Sunday isikolo sovula Monday.
Yeah.
So yonke lento babayenza bakhuluma ngayo bengekho. Ngilezo sigodukayo yabona. Ngiyemzimkhulu ekugwini.
And ovange city to city.
Amara time la kabani. Bekunokuhamba mangiye eDurban. Nokuhamba ngeGreyhound ngeTranslux. Mara.
Okay.
That's what mangiye eDurban. Ngiyela Monti or kwaMashe ekhaya.
Yeah.
Mara mangiyemakhaya ekhaya.
Yeah.
Emzimkhulu ekugwini.
Yeah.
Kunabhasi ngihamba ngetaxi.
Taxi.
Ngigibele Selby. So ufike Selby.
Selby yasin la Jozi.
Yeah, ugibela la Jozi Selby.
Yebana.
Sihlale taxi the whole day because abantu umelela wazophuma emsebenzini. Itaxi masayigcwele in the evening.
Ufike ekseni?
Ngifike emini ngabo 2 so yeah.
But izophuma nini?
Ngabo 7. Ngene taxini. Besiyahamba ke the whole night.
Yebana.
So fika early hours yeah. Emakhaya thina besihamba ngoma 10 hours.
So mamba kulanda ngedonkey or ngoba I guess there was no Uber.
So yacabanga ukuthi I'm sure nani bekunjalo for lezo dlala idisc ezibuye emakhaya.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah.
Socially bezingekho. Because as soon as it break,
akuyavayo.
Sizibona emakhaya.
Exactly, yeah, no ivar.
Wona mukulu khona bezodlala nazo zasemakhaya. Awubani bobuye emakhaya?
Babuye emakhaya. In our team, you know, yo. It doesn't have to be KZN, angithi.
No.
Yeah. So Tony Lodigwe, Nigerian.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Mangsaqala.
Amarleza sinaTshela zigoduka ivandiwayo.
Yeah, Tony bekavaya, yes.
Bekavaya every chance.
Yeah, bekavaya. Ayikhaya. Okay. Very much. And then uzokhona ufane Matita.
Oh, like Newcastle.
Bekathi nje.
Like Newcastle, yeah.
But nakhona mhlawumbe fine it was not that much but amase ukuthi ya beka ekhaya imadoda wayengibakhohliwe.
Yeah, funny yeah beka
squad sethu. And then you have
because was it especially those early days was it just a lot of Sowetans in that team?
Yeah, it was just a lot of Sowetans.
But team as a Soweto.
Most of yeah. And then I mean it's cool say Randfontein.
Yeah, that's still within
and then you told us Springs, Val, and then around.
So you didn't have a lot of Gotugas back then?
No. But I got a figure.
Of integration of teams. As a team as a Soweto, man, you're a player from outside, from KZN.
I need to start, let's see, my recruiter. You know, my recruiter, Machita, probably from other teams. Utologuti, that player who is from, let's say, like Ace, from Sundowns, came to Chiefs, it's from Randfontein. And then you have, no, most of 99% it was close. Yeah, wankumbuza la maswati.
William
Uchaji, Chaklas, William Shongwe, Skaratinto. Ziale. Futhi plus basekusele uma 2 games. Abaqala ba practice abakhuluma swati. uyatimnaka leti ndaba leti ndzaba
Sebaready for ugoduka manje.
nokuyayiwa-ke manje oshuku ayiye yeah bayavaya and you know the beauty about the whole thing is that I was so much closer to Chaki and Kakulu and bebahlala same flat. So lapha 100 Street, Joburg. So always I was flirting like Abel. Yeah, always. I used to chill with Abel a lot, and then got used to Skara because of his teammates.
Skara was a little bit older.
Yeah, teammates, and then William Chong. Yeah. Excuse me. Then you get abo bantu njengabo Jack Chamangwane, Malawi, you know. And yeah, the list is endless. But no, Maswati wona no, bengazi ukuthi nje hayi cha. But yeah. Eish. Yeah,
let me see.
So manje awungitshele Andile. Mawuya kuphi emzimkhulu kuphi?
Egugwini emzimkhulu.
Emzimkhulu. Awuzwe. So ma seteksini bokuphi backseat or middle
no ngingcosi so ngihlala phambili
wena kundwane abalipinyelele khoneni ukubona
bake bangihlalise estofini esazi stof yabona eteksini mohlela ku front row
yeah
hayi phambili
yeah la front row nyabo front row yeah
bese kuna riding la
le engine le
yeah istop because yashisa riding togi hey yashisa togi hayi shisa riding hayi
oh chance and ngaleso ngale nkadzeni bongakabi nama toll gate ne
tokantu umntwanini mina
nonyabuza
bekunama toll gate
bewakhona
yeah bekunama toll gate
so nawe labantu laba mabaze Jozi benibhadala phela kuyafana uthi nahafa manje ze Jozi
yeah siyahafa sikhafa indali ye tax boy
how many toll gates
I think mina because it must figure Maritzburg.
Yeah.
Moyemzi mkhulu.
Yeah.
Mufike emgungundlo Maritzburg ungena ngayo uyolanda ama-dry somkhomazi. Uyolanda ngexobo.
Use South Africa lapho.
Awazi ama-dry somkhomazi? Ixobo ulazi?
Ngicela ukuyizwa lento ekhulumayo.
Dog, you must travel that. It's beautiful.
Akuzomela ngitholele.
Yabona Peter Maritzburg? Because moyedebe nangithi udlula nayi Peter Maritzburg udlula so ungena kuyo double lapho kuyo uphuma ngapha emuva eMaritzburg
yeah is it
bese uhamba so ke yeah South Coast South Coast
umuntu akayazi South Africa afana abethu sibabhaya
ngayazi abopulukwane uyabazi
I'm frustrated next kufana nabo Northwest
la Northwest la
uzobathi kwaba kini le khadima location what angizazi lezo but then manje ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi from 2:00 awuthiyami mayisuka ngo7 nawo usophethe umphako la
yeah uphethe umphako uhleli nawo isitsho esikhulu so sinazo zonke lezo sikhulume ngazo so uqala khona la kancane
omunye nomunye uvulile into zakhe
yeah bese manje Montrose uthatha something yokwehlisa
can you imagine
yazi Montrose
yeah Montrose umfethu sikhulume ngaye Montrose yangithi kula yeah kula wonke umuntu amakhona.
Okay, hold on. I want to show you a picture of someone.
Manje kusho ukuthi mhlawumbe ngaleso sikhathi uphethe ubuthongo and okulala abantu abahlafuna rafu la.
Doggy. Ukuthelwa ngamakabishi into encane. Hold on. Doggy ngifuna ukubonisa sambulo odlale naye man.
Hayi wena.
Nabe kayigoduka yabona.
Oh.
I'm just waiting for the pictures to be sent. Benginaye.
So mara awungitshele kufila kanjani?
Mara
no but mina ngithi angi-experience lento le phela mina I was born in Soweto.
Okay, it's fine, I'm listening.
Kabo time alarm kuso Orlando East kabo Old kusa Alexander so akunama toll gate akunamphako akuna in local boy akunalwandle no yasiyeke leyo sila
no yeah shuthi okay hold on there's not even a river there's not a dam you know akwazi nokuswima ungene kancane uthi cha
bese Jake Orlando uyazi Jake Orlando
kanjani ntoki ukuthi uphila lelive yayi yabona
yeah
uphila lelive yayi kumnandi bese emakhaya Mufike emakhaya, it's like another life altogether. Nonke nibuya abanye bebase Soweto, abanye base Pitori, abanye base Thekwini, abanye base Kapa.
Yeah.
So ndringa ngayo yonke riding. Nama experience. Manifike emakhaya niyahlangana.
Uthatha 2 weeks omunye nomunye axoxa indaba zakhe. So
ubani lo?
Let me see.
Ubani?
Let me see. Hey, who's this now? Wena uletha umuntu we-construction la.
Played for Kaizer Chiefs.
Played for Kaizer Chiefs.
Had one season. He was coming from the Congo, went to Swaziland even at some point. Scored in the derby.
She was
Kanga.
Angikhoni
Nze.
Unzeng.
Kanga
Nzenga or whatever.
Kanga Nzenga. Umkhumbuli?
Hayi no, lo muntu ufike ngivayile mina.
You don't remember Kanga Nzenga?
Kanga Nzenga played for Chiefs.
Yeah.
Hayi, bengikuphi mina?
You were there.
For real?
He was a striker.
Udlale for Oh no, is that his family?
That's him and his family.
Oh.
Amazi uKhanga de kuto kanjani?
Kanga Nzenga. Mhlawumbe ukhula yazi imemory yami seyabaleka. Hayi man, Kanga Nzenga.
Kanga Nzeza.
Nzeza.
Pe. Koke same jersey now.
Yebana.
Mo kutuka bakhumbuli. You don't remember him?
Oh yeah. Yes. Oh, yes. Yabona awuvezi lesithombe abengeke umkhumbuli. Oh wow. Yes.
Kanga Nzenza.
Hey. Yeah, kadlala ngesikhathi eside ku Chiefs.
Yeah, he didn't play for long.
No.
But he was there at the same time as you.
Yeah, DRC Congo.
Yeah, he's from Congo.
Yes.
What do you remember about him, if anything?
You know, yes, sometimes when you unelontosa, unenkinga ye language, you know, sometimes you are much reserved.
99.
99. Yeah.
Is when he left. I think he got there 97, 98.
97, 98.
So if you look at those years, 97, 98, 99.
It should have been 98.
98, 99, he was there.
Because 97, I was still in the US.
98, 99.
98, 99, yeah. I remember, but
Vaguely.
very, very quiet down to it. Ukhuluma mamkhulumisa ukuphendula nje mamkhulumisa.
He says hi.
Is it?
He says hi.
Hey, Nzeza, hey, bana.
He still lives in South Africa.
Oh, is he still here?
Yeah, he came around to see me on the show because he's gone blind.
Aye.
He's gone blind. Akaboni, both eyes.
My word.
He went for a small procedure, lihlweni.
Yeah.
Then they messed it up. And then this one messed this one up. So now he can't see.
Oh no. Wow.
And he said to me, whatever you do, when you see that man, please tell him I say hi.
Oh my God.
So
Yo.
his memory of you is what he remembers in his head.
In his head, yeah. Oh my God. Wow.
He says I must pass his regards. He's
Hey man, I need to
still a
I
huge
need to go
fan.
see him, yes.
Yeah, still a huge fan.
No, I have to. Nzeza, hey bana.
Kanga Nzeza.
Hey bana. Andile. Yo, wow. But anyway.
As we wrap up the conversation on foreigners, Doggy, here's the nice thing about being from out of Joburg is that when you're a player now, right?
Yeah.
And you're living this Joburg life where you are a big person here.
Yeah.
But imagine when you get home, you're even bigger now.
Yeah, no, nzima ekhaya.
Yabona? So it's almost double tone. Mufika out, but Maanza, uTogi, Dr. uzoliba phone angayiki man. ngizombelela later man. Khona ke la mina
Uyaqoma ngaleso
you know. Uthi hayi Dr. Hlupha guys, I understand. Uzobona namanje uzofuna. Yabona. Now ungasho noma yini la. Bese backtesta wathi cause leza ngara masibuyela ngara sonke sikhuluma sithi mar kakhulu masikhuluma. Yeah mar angithi or ankere mar. Hey ankere mar.
Yeah.
Cause yabona sifuna umchipa mina.
Bagcwele bonke la.
Yeah, umokhuluma nje mara ankere uyabona. Uyabaqalisela Togi.
Ukuthi ubuye Jozi.
Bese bathi uhleli kuphi na Jozi? Cause sonke siyasolana ukuthi hayi khona namanga. Ngithi no ethembisa. But okay, a straight line or a main line?
Hey bana.
Yabo i-test ila yini?
Test drive, yeah.
I-test ila yini? But i-taxi yakhe ime Melrose noma ime Hilbron. Bese bathi hayi ime Melrose. Okay. Wangena kwa stairs. Akekho ku stairs. Bese wena uzothi engayidli ibheka. Namanga unawazi yokhulu wena. Awazi yokhulu wena. Ngiyakutshela.
It's serious. Yeah?
Ngiyakutshela wena wazi.
I don't know phela mina.
So modu wethu but okay. So ungena bara noma ungena ngale ngemuva ngase Orlando.
Hey bana.
Yabona?
Yeah.
Ufuna ubonisa ukuthi uzothini uyapi.
Hey mafowethu.
Yabona bathi hayi no. Mina ngisemzini Mhlophe. Wathi okay so moya emzini Mhlophe
usemzini.
Ungena ngase Orlando noma ungena ngase Para.
Yeah.
Bese yacabanga ukuthi ngene ebar wathi namanga wena.
Ibhara iferile isekluvas.
So phikisana Togi the whole day.
Hey.
About leyo nto. What is the one thing we do emakhaya that I've realized aniyenzi yethu esidlala amakhadi thina emakhaya?
Hayi wena.
Niyawadlala nina yiya amakhadi nje. Hathi sidlala amakhadi.
Hayi kasi kuyablonywa kasi.
Hathi sidlala amakhadi the whole day every day.
Na betha ujasa amakhadi.
Sidlala casino. That's another thing. Anwazi casino. Yawazi casino?
Yeah, casino for
imama eliphi ikhadi?
Hayi mana wengilithi esifana.
Yazi mama.
Andile.
Isipy 2 esiphi? Uyakwazi
amakhathi setha crazy 8 wena.
Ngoje ne game abogogo dude. Uyakwazi ukuyidla indlu kabani?
Hayi man.
Yazi language ezemakhaya dude.
Yini kona lo?
So simahlangana le Jozi. Usibonani ukuthi sibuye emakhaya. Esikhipha amakhadi. Togi. Sponda overriding.
Aklinda amakhadi afre. Akunabo Jack abadabulo wathi.
Hayi, thina sidlala ngabo Jack nandani, sidlala ngamakhadi 1 to 10.
Right nje. 1 to yeah.
Bese ni 4, upartner wami, upartner walo siyadlala ke sidlala casino.
Casino. Yeah, ngiyabona.
Yabona?
Phathi mina bengijwayele crazy 8. Abengihamba lapho.
Game abogogo. Hey! Welcome to the DuckTales on the DNA podcast. The Doctor and myself, Andile Ncube. Listen, let's reflect a little bit. I mean, it's been so long now, so it's going to be just a little bit of reflection on the Total Energies Africa Cup of Nations. And then we'll look forward to a couple of things. Announced today, in fact, is the fact that there's 2 games that Bafana Bafana are going to play ahead of the World Cup in June, July in Mexico, Canada, and the USA. With the opening game against Mexico, we'll reflect on that as well, right? But first, Doggy, Bengse Cote d'Ivoire, I wanted to come to Morocco, but just time didn't allow.
Yeah.
When you think back to your time that you spent, I mean, you were invited by CAF as a legend,
yes,
as a former winner of CAF. They honored you. What is Morocco like?
Excuse me. You know what? But firstly, I must say thanks to CAF for the invite, and I really appreciate it. But I mean, these are accolades that are coming through because abantu basemzansi, they lifted me, they supported me, and now being recognized by Africa and the world. You know, I must say, I didn't expect that kind of a treatment because everything was like business class, lounge. But
You're treated like the honor that you're
the
bestowed.
legend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yabona mabat batreata kanjani a legend. Kula ngabona khona ngathi man. Wow. Oh. Yabo sometimes ma ungazibheleli and ungazibeki phezulu ula. These are the things that shock you. Ungafiki la so yabuya uthi mina what no. You need to be level-headed. Now Nyalenda in Morocco, Real Air Morocco. Raining.
Yeah, we saw at the tournament, there's a lot of rain.
Raining. Then kupumatina qala. As I was going down those ladder, kune board lapana. Welcome, Doctor Khumalo. It's a legend. Yeah. Anya lapana. It's a story. Let's give me come with me. Anyangena bavuli viano. Nyangena mnyama. Bacala ama tech with luggage. Nyabakaya. Hey. Mina futhi ngizengithi why labantu bangayi la kumele songena khona for yini bayibiza custom immigrations. Now bayadlula baya round abaya ngale. Ngifika singena ku lift second floor. Ngithola laphana like you know something to nibble. Kuphuma lezi ke ngathi ama CIA or ama CID walaphana. Labo khata laba bangagqokanga uniform but laba bagada ama airport. You know le out lana bayigaya a passport yami bayiphuma le out. I can't believe this. Today is my lucky day. Cabanga khata like the like I don't know what kind of a department or division. I don't know how they call themselves, but laba bangafaki uniform. At long last, I met the 1996 champ. Wow, you guys were unbelievable. I'm like, yeah? And I mean, we played Egypt in our group, Algeria, and then in the final we played Tunisia. There was no way we played Morocco. So after that, because I was going where Bafana Bafana were going to play, it came up against Cameroon in Rabat. So then there was this big BMW with a chauffeur, a driver. We drove for an hour to Rabat. From the plane to the BMW Liana, and then boom, to Rabat. So must figure Rabat, obviously, I mean, I've been to Morocco, but I've never been to Rabat. So I'm just looking around. Nyambona lumuntu ya indicators, yangena kule gate al-Khruti. Like, security is strong, very strong. Bayavula, that's what again. So it looks like a temple or something. Can't you know it's a hotel? It's a hotel, and this is where bebang bukele kona, and I only realized ukuthi wonke umuntu la, the president of FIFA.
Of FIFA?
FIFA, yes. The president of CAF. Legends.
Wow.
President of SAFA. Delegation of SAFA. I only met these people in Manyago breakfast because I only landed early hours of the morning and I got there hotel about 3.
Oh, yes.
So then, yeah, I was given I downloaded the app in order for them to give me the presidential ticket, and then they send me an SMS introducing a chaperone.
Wow.
Yeah. So the guy then texts me to can you call me one phone? What no mamela me nang dila now. uhlezi la udila nawo.
Spansamu.
Anything uyifuna ukhuluma nami.
Kyarra to.
And then bathi ke nabangayish kia the reception bathi no ungawari. Anything uyifuna la hotel is paid for. Ne? By khafele. The only thing is alcohol. But ungadla like 10 it's okay. Ngathi yabona ke baqalile basukela into engeke bayimele ngoba mina ngisiphumele Soweto uzongitshela ukuthi ngadla nakathi.
Uthi open.
I mean, you can imagine the excitement and the treatment.
Doggy,
But
what
fast
Dr.
forward.
Patrice Motsepe has done, and I know this because
Yeah.
I've done this.
Yeah.
I've gone and I've received this treatment.
Yeah.
I've seen other legends. The last time I was with Lucas, I was with Neil.
Yeah.
I was with Shaba.
Yeah.
And I think what they've done, and it goes back to when, you were still in Sundowns, even when you said give the money to the players.
Yeah.
The recognition and the importance and that they put legends and players is a thing that they're crying for here.
In South
And we
Africa.
make them seem ngati ngifuna into impossible.
Ngicela uyeke lapho ngoba ungizwisa inhliziyo ebuhlungu.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what happened to me mangena eroomini manje after taking a shower and ngihleli ngiyazikhuphula ukuthi ngithi man ngaphandle kwasekhaya this is the treatment we get. And not to say we blow our own horn, whatever, or we mhlambe sithi no, we deserve it ngenkani, no. Recognition comes in different ways. It comes in different ways, and also in line with appreciating the input of an individual to elevate.
Yeah, no,
And
you
do
deserve it.
Yeah, to do
you
everything.
deserve it. You deserve it.
So in the morning, went for breakfast, and then I had ample time because the game was at night.
Which game?
The Bafana Cameroon. It was at night. The stadium is like 2 minutes from the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the atmosphere like though? Because you had Hugo Bruce saying there just wasn't.
To be honest, it was quiet.
So that's.
But yeah.
When I had that feeling you
like uthi uzohlangana nabantu bahlanye estradeni like ukubona la 2010 ukubona isentini benjani
atmosphere nje
mfowethu ngike ngadriver ngayopaka nje esentini 2010 just to look at atmosphere. It was buzzing baba from Rivonia
2010 botuhleli
from Rivonia to Sentini
botuhleli esentini restaurant ubone kudlula usibanibani
indoda
hey ubone kudlula usibanibani.
Yes, no, but Hugo was right. It's that hype, that's lento ekutshela ukuthi there's a, be low, I must say. Because even going to the stadium, the only people who were making noise are traffic. But the Kulmang is French, obviously, ngiyababona ukuthi no, angithi now these cars esihamba ngazo zibhale VVIP, CAF, whatever. Then bazotshela driver no barasa ngale language yabo yangada. Other than that, no, people were just walking to the stadium, that's it. But yeah, mayiza to the game yamangena amajita bewarm up, and I got to meet the president and the wife, Dr. Patrice Motsepe. And then he introduced me to the FIFA president.
Infantino.
Yeah, and I don't know, Mara. I didn't know how to react, because what he said, this is exactly what he said. This is Doctor Khumalo, one of the legends from South Africa. And ekasi manje, we're struggling to find somebody like him.
Wow.
I was like, wow. Oh. We can't find we can't.
They don't make them like this anymore.
They don't make them like this anymore. This is the pride and the son of the soil. And I was like, yo. But some of these things, angizazi, let me put it like that, because I'm just an ordinary person. I'm just
Yeah, mara uyathanda uzithela ngamanzi yazi.
no ngiyakutshela.
Udogi.
No,
U16 V.
Nina nizosho kanjani?
Umdogishi.
You won't believe it, my brother, but you know, because I spend a lot of time with you.
No, for sure. Humility is the most important
Yeah,
trait
you know.
in everything you believe.
But I must say that, that trip, the most appealing thing for me now, it was when I walked in that dressing room after the game. Andile bengithe mangivulwa umnyango ngena ngilandela the captain Ronwen Williams. Mangena, sure. It was so quiet. Bongafunga uthi no, the boys are moaning something like somebody's dead.
This after the game?
Yeah, that was after the game.
After the loss?
After the loss. And I know that kind of a feeling. I've been there. And the mangwapega majita ngithi yazini, I understand where they're coming from. Because nyayaz le pain I feel like. It happened to me. And I just said one or two words. You might have lost on the field, but you guys, you still remain Bafana Bafana, and we're proud of you as a nation. Irrespective of losing, can you imagine if those boys didn't show up? If those boys, they didn't show up to represent their own country, that would have been a very, very disappointing moment. But for the mere fact that they showed up and they went out there, they tried their best. And I just gave all of them mama hugs. Because also they were shocked to see me. Well, I don't think they didn't
know you were there.
They didn't know that I was there. Yeah. So that was actually what made my trip. Because I looked at those faces. You know, sometimes, Andile, to criticize umuntu without knowing the other side. You only see the front, but the back, you don't know. People probably, because when I came back, I was reading different comments. And I'm like, hey, man. If only ubonile how these boys were. You know, if these boys, nothing happened, I would be like, so these boys,
yeah.
But Jesus, no. And I must say, you know, that on its own, it showed me with these boys, they were very hurt that they lost. But yeah, I must say that it was one of those, and we'll focus now going forward because there's a big monster ahead of us, the World Cup. So manje, group yetu kusho country one. What's happening until?
Right, let's focus now on the future, right?
The future, yeah.
We are playing 2 friendlies, Doki.
Nini?
With Panama. What date is it? When we play? Are the dates announced?
Wait.
Dates and venues are not confirmed yet.
Panama,
but it's one in Joburg, one
South
outside.
America.
South American team, Panama. You played in South America.
Yeah,
How much do you know about?
I know.
How much do you know about football in Panama?
Panama then, no. It was just a country. But I know after 2010, then they started to rebuild their national team. And I'm not too sure when they've played in the World Cup, but before 2010, I don't think they featured. I know they were building. They started building properly for a Copa America. I think it was between 2010 and 2015, somewhere there. And Panama became one of the countries that like emerged as in like, you know, a wow country, in South America.
I've been to Panama.
Yeah?
I've been to Panama. I did a South American tour at some point.
Yeah.
Brazil, Chile. And then Panama.
Yeah.
She was beautiful people.
No?
Beautiful people.
Yeah. Yeah, Nyaguza.
No, Doggy.
I know Nyaguza.
The people in Panama are beautiful.
Nyaguza. About that, about
Doggy.
people in Abo. I know. What's mean?
Doggy.
Hey.
What I know is you might remember them, and you might be right about the rebuild.
Yeah.
Because 2018 they were at the World Cup.
2018.
They had an African team at the World Cup, Tunisia.
Okay.
They had England as well.
In their group.
And in 2018, they didn't win a single game. They conceded 11 goals, if I'm not mistaken.
You see?
In 2018.
I told you. Yeah.
So it means
11 goals.
it's sustainable building if they're back at the World Cup.
2018, first time but qualify.
It was the first. 2018 was the first.
Hebana.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, they're not necessarily a team that is, when you look at the strength of South America, they've never won the Copa.
Yeah, no, they've never.
Quarterfinals was the best they've ever done.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that is the Copa. La Bebanigues are like big countries' problem. The likes of Argentina and Brazil. But in Panama, I think also, if you're saying Panama, we friendly. I think for a warm-up and for us to get a feel to play against South Americans, but Katie can't right. We're not disrespecting them. We're not saying they're just country or they haven't achieved much. But that's the only way of actually playing this kind of games, to bring back the morale and also for the players to have a feel what kind of attitude.
And CONCACAF, many people think that CONCACAF is, they look at Europe. Europe still got the likes of Luxembourg, Labo Ronaldo, Bakora 6-7.
6-7 goals scored.
CONCACAF is got teams like that as well, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
They qualified first in their group, in Group A. The Panama Doggy. And that's how they were able to qualify for this particular World Cup, right? So there aren't any notable players, but it was a big party when they celebrated. It was a big party when they celebrated. Exactly. I remember seeing, if you look, you're going to see visuals of a pass and celebrations and fireworks.
Yeah.
They really, really celebrated big when they did qualify. 3 matches unbeaten at some point, so they did well. El Salvador, Guatemala, and Suriname.
Yeah.
So that's the group they qualified out of.
Yeah.
In the world of football, not a difficult group in terms of notable names.
Exactly, definitely.
In terms of notable names.
So they qualified
Guatemala. Yeah, Guatemala was one of those.
Yeah.
Actually, come to think of it, is Suriname ngiyaz no guy.
Namanyaz.
What's the name?
Suriname.
Ngiyaz no guy. Hathi ngibheke Toki. Ngifuna ukutshela abantu amanga Toki. Ngifuna ukutshela abantu amanga. It's northeast coast of South America. It's the continent's smallest independent country. Situated between Guyana and French Guiana and Brazil to the south. So it's Togi nale flag ngiqala nokulibona. Guys, I
know,
as we normally tell you, I'm not going to tell you, man.
Yo.
Mara kuhle Togi.
Yeah.
La ungashaya holiday la. And it's a small country, yeah? 634,000 people. 634,000 population. It's smaller than Soweto. Smaller than Soweto.
Yeah.
Just in terms of its population. So that's where they qualified out of. There is a similarity though. They find themselves in a group with another African team, this time around, Group L.
Are they going to...
They're going to Mexico, yeah. Canada, they're going.
Or qualified?
Yeah, you're the qualification on Kulmangai.
Oh.
So they've got Group L.
Yeah.
They've got Ghana. They've got Ghana.
Then 2018, they're Tunisia.
Sure. They've got England again.
In mind.
Yeah. And then they've got Croatia. And I think what you might miss is they ranked 33rd
in the world.
in the world.
Yo.
They ranked 33rd in the world at the moment.
Look, group are blind, man. Ghana, England, Croatia. Sure. Yes. Hey. No, we should. It's going to be a good warm up for Amachita because I mean, like in Shilo, with just to bring back that confidence and for the boys
but
to
Dougie,
have a
we're playing South Korea, we're playing Mexico,
Yeah.
and a team that we don't know yet, right?
Yes.
That's yet to be announced.
Yeah.
How does a Panama prepare us, you think,
For
the games that we're going to play? Panama is prepared because maybe Mexico.
Yeah, because it's South American country, South American team. So you can't be playing a European team, yet you're going to play a South American team.
But we're going to play a North American team. We're playing Mexico.
Mexico, yes.
I mean, do you think there's similarities there?
Almost, they do. It's just to get a feel and the idea in terms of mostly it's get a feel. Firstly, like how, if you were to play Mexico, this is probably something that you can find go Mexico. And also the tempo of the game, the personnel, the style, the approach, because they're not far-fetched from Mexico, Argentina, and all that.
And we're 30 places or so below them, huh? We're ranked 60th.
Yeah.
They ranked 33rd.
33.
So then I would expect then, Dogi,
Wait. Tina, 60.
Last I checked, the 60. Mo's going to double check for us. Mo, last I checked, was sitting on 60 points. 60 in the world.
Yeah.
They're sitting at 33rd, 33. So it's almost 30 places between
30
us.
places between.
Yeah.
No, it's a good warm-up.
So if we can get a Panama and get a Japan or an Asian team, because stylistically the Asian teams tend to be structurally disciplined the same.
Exactly, yeah. Even though Japan has a little bit of an edge with South Korea.
Yeah. So you'd have been playing a team that's a little bit...
The Ilontuza, the comparison is the tempo in terms of the game speed. And other tactical issues that we can pick up that probably we can find with South Korea, Because remember, Korea, Japan, China, you name them, ama values, they are similar. They are the same.
Yeah. Because their game is on structure and discipline.
Structure and discipline, Ngoba, those countries, that's the only thing that makes them look good, the discipline on the field. And besides on the field, like the players, which country is whatever stadium abasebenzisayo, and then the supporters bathatha amabhegi bathi
Japan, and they're clean.
Supporter clean stadium.
Yeah, they clean the area that they were in. They make sure that. So the whole thing in Japan culturally is you leave something as you found it or better. So, I went to Japan.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I went to Tokyo, then I went to Osaka.
Yeah.
I went to Tokyo to watch Real Madrid play in the Club World Cup because Ronaldo was still there, if memory serves me right.
Yeah.
And then I went to Osaka to watch Sundowns.
Yeah.
Right? You ufika estrateni. La kulele khona homeless people. La outle homeless nethoki. Ikhumlile angithi yagidla no. Ipakile, isifoldile. Isibeke la eceleni abeka icathulo phezulu. Yabeka amabhox wakhona in a perfect square, so yangena ngaphansi. Modlula toki, you'd swear ukuthi somebody came and did that.
Yeah,
because they are like that. They are that immaculate in the way they do things in Japan.
They do things, ne?
Yeah.
And I was shocked, a stadium, my friends at clean stadium. So I'm not too sure whether they babanigeza ama plastic bags.
I don't know whether they come with
They
them.
come with them or
I'm
what.
quite sure.
But
I need to read up on that.
But the beauty is just that Batlina is stadium after a game. And we saw that again in Morocco.
We did?
Yeah, there's a country that I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's not Senegalese. I think
I
so.
saw somebody doing
I think it's Senegalese. They cleaned the stadium after the game. I think against Morocco or what, but they also started to clean the stadium. You can imagine if...
Should we be realistic, Doggy, about our group? Mexico, ranked 16th.
Yo.
Hosting.
Host, yeah.
You know that gives you an extra...
Of course, yes, definitely, yeah.
Opening game, also.
Exactly.
South Korea, ranked 22nd.
Wow.
One of the best teams in Asia.
Yeah.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken, Mo, look at it again. I don't think there's an Asian team ranked above South Korea right now.
Is it?
Yeah. We are 60th and a team yet to be confirmed.
Okay.
Where's Japan? 19. I mean, the difference. Japan's 19, they're 22nd. So we're playing 16 and 22 in the world. And then us at 60.
60.
Should we be realistic about our group? And if we are being realistic about our group, what is that reality?
That's the truth of the stats. But the stats cannot be interpreted on the field.
Doggy, this they can. Do you know why? The top 8 at AFCON.
I've seen Morocco being number 1, but they didn't win it.
But the top 8 at AFCON are the top 8 in Africa.
Yeah, but Morocco was number 1 in Africa, but they win even a kai.
Number 2 won it.
Oh, my God.
So when I'm imagining.
So exactly. So I'm saying, Mina, to my belief is that, and how the game has evolved. Yes, I understand what you're saying, and it's true what you're saying. But it's about the attitude. It's about who wants it more. And do you give your opponents that respect in such a way that you can't even perform? You go out there in an arrogant fashion, but calmly. And don't look at the stats. Look at what is ahead of you or in front of you. So, even I'm going to say Bible. Yeah? So, Mabatu, David, or defeat Goliath, we don't believe in that. It happened. And I mean, Andile, what more do you expect? Because this is World Cup. World Cup, we're bound to meet the best. Or maybe, before we could get to the greatest of them all, we need to or maybe contest against them. Can you imagine if this we group Bati, Spain, Italy, and then Denmark? You understand? And yes, it is true. The ratings, the numbers, they reflect the true reflection of our countries. But at the end of the day, we can't go there with a negative attitude. We need to go there positively. And I can't sit here and lie. What made us to be number 1 in Africa if we're nobody in Africa? What made us to be number 1? It's the attitude. Because it was not only about the camp. It was not only about 1996 players only. It was about the country. You know? Yes, we might not have 100,000 of them when we play Mexico, South Korea, and the other country. But I'm just saying, if you look at yourself and you tell yourself, these guys, I'm going to compete against them. You remember we once played England, in the stadium in Manchester, in Old Trafford. The score was 1-1.
Yeah.
And Ian Wright took a his handball. And he did agree with it was a handball.
And bekakhona la. Ian Wright
bekakhona
was
la
here up
and
his
wena
Siya
unobuza la
Kolisi.
eSouth Africa siyakutshela wena
Impitshi kaSiya Kolisi. Ndikujongile mntanam. Ndikujongile. Ian Wright makenza zo apologize apha
But that's what I'm saying, Andile, because we just told ourselves, I mean, that social laws that was sang by probably less than 5,000 people, the entire Old Trafford, it was England supporters, big names. And after we equalized, he changed 4 or 5 players. He started bringing Paul Gascoigne, Beckham. He started bringing David and Scholes, and I forgot, but it was 2 other big names, because now it was going to be an embarrassment for them to draw against South Africa, South Africa. But we showed them, you might be England, big name players and all that, but my figure grounding, nathi siyanibonisa ukuthi singabobani, you know. 98. We might have lost to France 4-0. And then what? We managed to draw. And had we beaten Saudi Arabia, we'll be talking a different story now. We'll be probably in the group knockout stage.
So, Doggy, you're saying, don't be scared of numbers.
No.
Don't be scared. South Korea played 3 different rounds of qualifiers, and they qualified out of a very difficult South American, what is this? Asian qualifying, because that's a huge pool of qualifiers. Don't be scared of that.
No.
Don't be scared of the fact that they're sitting 20 places above you.
Yeah.
Don't be scared of Mexico being the host and sitting 30 places above you.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Who are we most likely to play? Is it Denmark that we're most likely to play?
Yeah.
Most probably Denmark.
And also Denmark.
Don't be scared of the fact that we've played Denmark. Doggy played Denmark.
Yeah.
Did we beat them in that game?
No. Yeah.
We got beaten in the game.
No,
right?
I think
Did we draw?
Yeah, I think it was a draw. No.
That last game?
We drew against...
We're beaten by France. It was 1-1.
Denmark, ne?
Yeah, it was
1-1. Benny McCarthy scored against Denmark.
Yes,
Benny.
So forget
and then
Denmark.
We drew Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
2-2.
Saudi Arabia, yes.
Because I think it was Sean Bartlett and Benny, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
so
was 98,
if we won, if we beat Saudi, we would have gone to the knockout stage.
So forget all of that. Forget history. Yeah. Forget current form of these other teams.
Yeah.
Right? And then you look at our form at AFCON. Are you saying forget that as well?
In order for you to progress in life, don't focus much on negativity. Focus on positive things that will enhance you, that will give you courage, positive thinking. Because you dig more on negative, so it's not something that we're in control of now. That's history. Yes, we can look at it, but let's look at the positive that comes out of it, that made us to be there, that made us to be at the World Cup. Because these boys, what they did, it's something that shocked everybody. After all the saga that we had, Ngama, yellow cards, whatever, they qualified for Morocco. They qualified for the World Cup.
Am I being fair?
Yeah.
In saying at this level, at this point, at this time, to merely go to the World Cup and almost qualify and needing a point and needing a goal for this team is not enough. The minimum required outcomes from this World Cup, and it's not, I'm talking about the minimum, dude.
Yeah.
Is to qualify out of the group. Am I being harsh? Am I being too...
No. You're not being harsh.
Am I expecting too much? Am I putting pressure?
You need to have a vision. Obviously, you need to set certain goals. Because if you yourself, you can't do it, then who's going to do it for you? You can't expect to be the greatest if you haven't passed or if you haven't competed against the best. For you to be crowned world champion, that means ushaya abantu ama-countries abakhruti. So if we qualify for the World Cup, then why did we celebrate which is qualify World Cup? So you want to tell me from 98 till today, we're still scared? How many countries haven't played in the World Cup in Africa? Considering the fact that we were only readmitted back into FIFA in 1991, we started competing in 92. We surpass our own.
This is our fourth World Cup.
Yes. So if the fourth World Cup, this one.
Yeah, France.
So you want to tell me from
Korea, Japan, then South Africa, and this is our fourth.
This is our fourth. So le trillion. So you want to tell me that there's no progress. Slowly but surely, we need to move 2 steps from what we have experienced in the last World Cup. So we can't be celebrating just to be adding numbers for the World Cup. Because remember, this might not be a current situation where we say we're lifting it. But this current team that is playing is paving way for the next generation and the other generation. That probably they will say, we started here, this is where we are. Because it's not about the current one, it's a journey. Remember, we said, if we had a national team in 1978 participating with CAF, where do you think South African football would be now? That's what we're saying. And
I hear you, and I'm excited for it, and I'm happy, and I understand historically who we are.
Yes.
I know that very well.
Man, let's move.
100%.
Yeah.
To say that history is lovely.
It is.
But surely we should be building on it.
We should be. Because
to merely look back at our misgivings and say, but we're here now. There are countries that are younger than us in football that have gone on to do well, I'm sure.
Of course.
I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure, top of my mind now, I can think of...
You remember Senegal?
Do you know what I mean? Like,
round of 16.
You know what I mean? We can do better.
Yes. Senegal...
Ghana, Senegal...
The first time Senegal won the AFCON, it was 2021.
We'd already won it.
So, we are going to go to manje. If there's a vision, there's a proper planning. We just had probably the first time in Africa an under-17 playing in the World Cup as the same year as the under-20s. And as the same year, the senior team that is completing 3 age groups. 2 already participated, only 1 left, which is the senior. Do we ever sipale punch, jot it down and strategize? Because that's an achievement. So we should go to there's something we're doing right from Lezansi to the top.
Shout out Dr. Walter Steenbok.
You understand what I'm saying? Yes. Well done.
You must actually bring him on.
We understand. So there's something that we've done well. So, when last did England win the World Cup?
Come on, guys. Everybody should have said this at the same time.
1961.
Everybody should have said this at the same time. Yeah.
1966.
It came home.
1966. Bheka 18 manje. 50 something. I told. But they're still struggling. They're still going. There are countries that we can look at, like your Spain. They went to do an overall in terms of how they perceive things. And
that was they were at home in '66.
There we go.
When they won it, West Germany, they beat, because remember it was still the 2 Germanys.
Okay, yes.
They beat West Germany.
Yeah, West Germany. Yeah.
They beat West Germany at Wembley.
Yeah.
That's why that stadium is what it is to the English.
Exactly.
66. That's where they won the World Cup.
Exactly. So Tina, instead of all the glory and probably the failures and all those things, because remember, like what happened in Morocco, we might not have lifted the trophy or played in the final. Hence, I'm saying the representation was there. Then what's the way forward? What is it that we didn't get it right in Morocco for us to prepare for 27, 28, the next coming? So we don't have those kind of programs, or we don't have that kind of a vision. We only react to the situation. We don't play. We don't plan in order for us to be world beaters.
Let me tell you about Panama.
You understand what I'm saying?
Panama in 2024 at the CONCACAF.
Yeah,
right, which is
yes.
their
Africa Cup of
Cup
Nations. Yes.
They had Uruguay.
Yeah, top team.
Top team.
Wow.
Uruguay.
Yeah, top team.
Uruguay is there with Brazil,
Argentina. Yes.
Colombia.
Yes.
Those are the strong
definitely.
teams.
Yeah.
They had the USA, because the USA does sometimes play, the Mexico's rather sometimes play. And then they had Bolivia.
Also,
this is now in 2024.
Yeah, but Bolivia also is one of the top teams. Yeah.
Bolivia didn't win a single game there, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Uruguay was top.
Yeah.
Panama was second.
Wow.
They beat the USA and they beat Bolivia as well. Yeah.
Wow.
That's how they did in the last one. So our group is definitely tough. Preparations are strategic, or should at least be strategic.
Yeah.
It doesn't serve us to, and it's a game that we shouldn't even take to play Botswana, Namibia. You know, even I dare even say Abo Congo, as strong as they might be, it doesn't serve us for where we're going. We need to look at our opposition and we need to train or prepare with that in mind.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you're saying, therefore, Panama is a good team to be playing right now.
So any into 40 that will propel or enhance our standard. We need to know the tactical plan. A coach needs to be able to share it with the PSL coaches, with the NFD, Patrice Motsepe Foundation, to say, this is how I prepared Bafana, this is how. Because remember, when you win the World Cup, FIFA has that kind of a program whereby the winning coach has a workshop with the rest of the country, I'm a coach is mine. So if I were to ask you, how did our under-17 qualified for the World Cup this year? And the players that we can say will be prospect in terms of in the next 2 years, they will be in the Bafana Bafana camp. How then do we program them? Do we have a program for them in order for us not to be now looking at a player that is doing well within his club? But we have a feeder that has done so well, under 17. And for that matter, we had 2 under 17s. One qualified for the World Cup. And the lenye amanye basazo qualifier now for Chen, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And then we had under 20s. That's a feeder to Bafana. We are bona guti manje. I'm taking you from the things that they are just showing us as a nation, Uguti. We do possess talent that can compete against the rest of the world. But the only problem, we don't have a plan. No, we don't. We only react only if Senegal is Spain. How did he get out of South Africa to Spain? We don't know. But 2 prominent age group participated. Now, even Kubanyana, it's the same. And I would love to see something that talks to that program. Because if we want to be world beaters, for example, let's go to politics. We were deprived and we united. We worked in terms of shaping up the country. Hence, today, we are a united South Africa. But we went from this stage to this stage to this stage in order for us to be united. So why can't we do that even in soccer?
To be a symbolized growth.
Yes, because actually what we want, we're dreaming of winning the World Cup. Awukwazi ukuwina i-World Cup uvuke ekuseni ubone irobot lithi green bese uyadlula bese uthi ngiyowina i-World Cup. No. Remember, there are 3 colors.
It's intentional.
Mighty red, it means stop.
Think,
so
plan,
Tina, we are la little red, stop it. But we need to say orange, caution. Oh, green, go. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, by the time green
by
hits,
the time it's green, manje
usawuthi
first gear.
Yeah, already.
Umnandi mawusothi ukhumbule manje so computer nezinye car uyahamba.
Doki yazi masenza so.
Uyangandastand.
Bazosilaha vye. Bazosilaha vye, but now lama 1K. Because mobheki 2000 uthi abazi ukuthi yini le ntombi.
Abazi ukuthi ke.
What le yini?
Bayazi. Wait.
Mawuthi Doki. Mawuthi abazi ukuthi ukhuluma ngani. Wena ngathi kuwe.
Ungayikhulumi dade kwenye iGrootman awutell me. Bekithi man driver nayo ungaka first time ukudrive. Ihlezi ngayi irelaxile. Ubonithi. Ubonithi.
Yabona?
Ayikhulume.
No.
Bathi bengazi.
And yabona now manje mawuthi. Come on, put it in the comments. Let's see if you know. Which one is this one?
Yeah.
My mic is here. I'm leaving it behind. I'm glitzy and I'm excited. Yeah, so tell us, which one is this one?
Which one is that one?
Which one is this one?
Yeah.
Mwachi, what's guys? Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm a 2K, like guys.
Look at this.
Nigga kurumi because I don't want them to know.
Which one is this one? Out tata. Yeah.
You're not sure?
Yeah, sure.
Don't put that in. I want them to guess which one this one is.
Yeah.
All right, Dogi, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Last question.
But I hope you understand what I'm saying.
No, I get you. I fully get you.
Yeah.
Last question on this, though. There isn't much time between now and then.
And then, no, definitely.
The core squad that we took to AFCON,
Yeah.
is this the squad that can achieve what you're saying?
If the coach feels or what he can tweak somewhere somehow, he can. Because remember, before Morocco, he had 54 players in that pool. If maybe Ubonoguti, there's another player that was not part, but previously he was, I'll be talking like Obumshish, Krankekana, Mvala.
Mvala won't be ready.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just saying.
I'm not sure because I haven't seen him now, even on the, on the team list.
Yeah, all that. No,
the time remaining. Names, but I hear you made the names that were
the
there.
The names that were there. The boy, Ulontos Adams, the boy in the USA, Bongut, yeah, the list is endless. Because
you're not mentioning one name there. The South Africans
we're talking Lodge.
Yeah.
We're talking Lodge.
Do you think his move helps?
This move, yes, it did.
No,
imnandi for him.
Really?
Yeah, you're right.
I would have thought that you playing tougher, you playing stronger, like the competition and the level at Wydad is better. But moving from Wydad, you think it's still going to help? It's going to...
Sometimes being in a comfort zone doesn't get the best out of you. There are certain players that needs to be challenged in order for them to perform. And probably, if it's not Imula, that made him to move. But Asegele other things. But at the moment, he's one of the best that we can look at. So, Ogamanje, the coach...
Doesn't matter what to Libya.
Libya, no.
Libya, Dogi.
Libya.
That's where he's moving to.
So, what's the name of the team? Is it Al Hilal or what?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's the giants of Libya.
Of Libya.
It's a huge team in Libya. Don't get me wrong. It's a really big team.
So are we saying it's 10 steps backwards?
Al Ittihad.
Al Ittihad.
Al Ittihad, not Al Hilal.
Yeah,
Al Hilal is the one that's in the group now with Sundowns.
Oh yeah.
Al Ittihad is where he's going.
Yeah. Well, I guess I can't say much because to be honest, I'm next in Libya football and all that. So I haven't heard anything. But I'm looking at an individual that has proven himself, that has gone out there and went an extra mile after all the problems that he encountered. And he pushed them aside and he focused on his career and he did well and we snapped him. And are we going to be comparing now the leagues instead of the performance of an individual?
Yeah, but you know our coach does.
Yeah,
and
but,
hence,
but
hence
Abuhlongwane
I don't
want, I don't want to sound like that person because again, it allows me.
But you don't think the league is important?
I don't want to, because now these are the things that, as a nation, as a structure, these are the things that we need to look at. Because any ndoda ikwazi ukufika endlini akutshela ukuthi lo mnyango umele upendwe black. Le wardrobe le angifuni ibheke le.
Let me take it to you then.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
When you were playing in South America,
yeah,
you're playing in a league that many might have thought, Argentina.
Yeah.
But none of those players there play in their national team even. It's all the players that play in the national team of of Argentina go outside.
Exactly.
They're in Europe, they're in, the big leagues.
Yeah.
Did you still play in the national team when you were in Argentina?
Did. Remember, I went there in 95.
No, I realized. I'm just trying to get to the point.
I went to Argentina and I came back. I won 96. I qualified for the World Cup. And there was probably people who were thinking, the league in week because none of the players, but it was very challenging and very tough. And the people don't understand. Hence, I'm saying, when you are in your comfort zone, we don't get the best out of you. Now, I was in Argentina. There were many obstacles. Language barrier. The food. I didn't have relation in terms of people because there's a language barrier. I always, after training, I'm thinking, I wonder my Jitains in South Africa. Up until Augusto Palacios came to visit me, Abu Peru, the only coach that came to visit me. And he said to me, listen here, you are here to dig that gold. Span. Forget about what is happening in South Africa. Close that window and the curtain. Focus. And one thing also that I've never said, Nisukela started to Argentina at Ellis Park.
I remember I was there.
I scored the goal.
Yeah.
Then they signed me.
I was there. I was watching.
I got to Argentina, but give me Andile. I'm weak.
You were small. Your frame was smaller there.
But beng ne maslinyana la. Bikhona boy. But Andile, let me tell you, I went to pre-season. Nefero Karele Ost. A farming. The owner, the president of the club, he owns a farm, which is like a distance from here, from Joburg to Polokwane. And the Lapanda, it's isolated. You are born in Yitraki or what? Mavuga, who were in nature, and there was my friend in the uni, because I couldn't even speak Spanish.
So I was no go ploma fandiwan.
Ben plomangiwan, nukula bing shakon. Ingshaya, nityo. So, do you understand, Uguti? This is how this kind of life builds a character. This is how most of the players become stronger when they're facing the reality of the situation. Not only on the field. For us to be crowned 96 champions, we thought Africa is like South Africa. Only to find out it's different. La, sitolo guso, ngapa, nix. And we started to, this is how it is. So let's not look at only on the field. Let's look at the character. How did he fare, this boy? In a very, very, not hostile, but crowded Rabat Stadium or wherever he was playing. There on its own. He's there all by himself, remember? And this is why I'm telling you, because I know how does it feel. And for him to go and perform, you need to understand ukuthi no ngizela ngizosebenza and nayi opportunity. So you understand. So after Argentina, I won Africa Cup of Nations. let me say we won Africa Cup of Nations and we qualified for the World Cup.
Listen, I hear you talking.
Yeah.
You know, the league might not mean much where you're
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
You know, look at the individual. I hear
Exactly.
you. I've got one thing and one request.
Yeah.
If the gods of football are alive, World Cup. I got a bit of a scare just now. Mangas Guti had another niggle. But Anyabon Guti was a one-game thing, right? He was back. He played 90 minutes. Oh, World Cup. That's my only request. World Cup,
the coach that gave me the 50th cap, Carlos Quiros.
You went on to go to Man United.
Yeah. I was like 49 and I stayed plus or minus 3 years.
You are 49?
49 caps.
Oh, yeah. Nakuphuma baqiniso. Dala sibona. Oh, you're on your 49th cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we played
Who was your 50th game?
the 50th game was in Durban.
Who?
We played Malawi, I think. No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but after that we went to play in Malawi because it was a back-to-back.
Okay.
I played there, then they went to play in Malawi, but here. So, one visa for 50th cap. They had about Dumisani Ngobe, all these youngsters. The mere fact that I was in that dressing room, you can ask Dumisani Ngobe today. He scored a scorcher of a goal.
Oh, that game?
Yes.
Yes, I remember.
And
in Durban?
in Durban.
Yeah, that long range.
Yes.
I remember.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I remember it.
No Begashisa. But
Shotless
do you
Shima.
know before the game, like, se prepare at sit Durban, like, we're there 4 days before the game. Always at Marat, yes, do he, yo, I mean, I'm coming 10 minutes, it's no boy. 90 minutes. You deserve it. We are born to So,
Senior player who can assist with the mentality.
The mentality. Sometimes we underestimate and underrate those kind of players in City Bakrut. But for their presence to be there, this is when probably you'll see a police, a Mufuking, a Nkota, Baba vote. Because kunalo. That and this kind of a player Kulmangai. Yes, not everybody drives Rolls Royce. Maybach. That's that kind of a player that I'm talking about. As tolakani nje anyhow. I would to plomile so we took a 6 months or we told ipagil. No. We told ipolo ipagil there. So that's the kind of a player I'm talking about.
Rare, dog. It's a once in a lifetime.
It's a rare breed.
It's the thing that Dr. Patrice Motsepe said. It goes back to that.
That's a Mushishi for you.
Yeah.
You know? And to top it off, Mshishi is Onkazangente one. Very quiet. Australia Hispanic grounding, very quiet. And that's it. We are keeper, we are Mwenzani. You will accept. And that shows professionalism. But that kind of a player.
I got you. We're going to get out of here. We've been doing this for too long now. But you deserved a longer episode because we haven't been here in so long. But yeah, 2 games with Bafana Bafana. The details are going to come out. We'll let you know. And if there is going to be competitions in and around that, normally we do, and probably we'll continue to do that. We'll do exactly that. But say, manwina ne? Eto.
Yeah.
Mase sinama competition. Sydney win and I iPhone. Bese niyangivonela andile. Yeah, swinile iPhone. Man, what's going on here?
How bafethu?
Anike.
How bana?
Hey.
How mara?
Sithi asabeni sobukela igame eMorocco. Ay mina nginane passport ingayini inyuku yakhona. Man chance.
Mhlawumbe mele siqale sisearch kahle or size nesinye strategy.
Yeah, fanele mongele le competition usinika ama details onke into sibone ukuthi right.
Ukuthi umnandi.
But why enter if you don't want to go? If you don't want to go, don't enter.
If
you don't want a phone, don't enter. Because there's a guy phone, we're giving away a phone. Everything ikunika le kepisi la kadogi nali. Bese hey le grand man, amara unganga skipper. No, I'm giving away kepisi.
Yeah.
So please guys, there are people that want the things that you win and don't want.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to get into the competition, wait till it's the one that's got to do with you. Otherwise, if you want money and that's what you want to do, that's what you want to win, you're at the right place. Because I've seen so many of you that have done so well in the different games that we offer here.
Yeah.
10-bet Bafana is one of the popular ones that I've seen so many people do so well at. If it's money you're chasing, maybe that's where you should go. But as far as competitions is concerned, we're running it for you. Who wants to win a trip to Morocco? Who wants to win a BMW?
Asilwi bafowethu, asilwi.
Mina ngiyalwa.
Asilwi.
Besifuna baye eMorocco.
Yeah, but ke man asiyenzeni the right man. It's not fair man. Guys. But anyway, sibonga kakhulu for 2025 support and you've been marvelous. Awuthi sizame vele. Singathi masithi seMexico bese uthi ufuna inyuku.
Uyeke
dale. Ciao esta mañana.
Ciao. Ufunda ciao kuphela.
No, patela habla español no un poquito, ¿no?
Maragalazi xopho. Sekusiza sona xopho.